Terry Fox, the one-legged runner who tried to cross a country. Some people dream in miles. Terry Fox dreamed in marathons. But he didn't just dream them, he ran them, on one leg, every single day. Terry Fox wasn't trying to win a race. He wasn't trying to break a record. He was trying to change the world. And in doing so, he became one of the greatest symbols of courage, grit, and hope Canada, or the world, has ever known. Terry was just 18 years old when he was diagnosed with osteogenic sarcoma, bone cancer. Doctors had no choice. They amputated his right leg 6 inches above the knee. For most people, that would have been the end of the story. For Terry, it was just the beginning. During his hospital stay, he was struck by something far more painful than the operation: the sight of children going through chemotherapy. Kids even younger than him, suffering, losing limbs, losing hope. And that's when Terry decided he couldn't just walk away. He needed to do something. So he made a decision that sounds impossible. He would run across Canada, from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific, on one leg. And he'd do it to raise money and awareness for cancer research. He called it the Marathon of Hope. But to understand the insanity of that goal, you need to understand the grind. A marathon is 26.2 miles. Terry planned to run one marathon every single day with a prosthetic leg, on roads, through wind, rain, summer heat, alone. No sponsor, no big brand, no camera crew, just Terry, his determination, in a battered van driven by his best friend Doug. He started on April 12, 1980, dipping his foot in the Atlantic off St. John's, Newfoundland. No fanfare, no headlines, just a 21-year-old cancer survivor who believed he could do something no one had ever done. And day after day, he ran. His gait was awkward. He'd hop step with his good leg, then swing his prosthetic through. It was painful, loud, brutal on his hips and back. But he didn't stop. At first, people ignored him. Some even mocked him. But slowly, something started to change. People saw the fire in his eyes. He wasn't running for glory. He wasn't running for himself. He was running for everyone who couldn't. The story caught on. By the time he hit Ontario, entire towns were coming out to meet him. Children ran beside him. Survivors hugged him. People lined the roads with tears in their eyes and cash in their hands. He became a national hero. As he was running, donations poured in. People gave what they had. Pennies, dollars, anything. He said, "If you've given $1, you're part of the Marathon of Hope." Every day was agony. His stump would bleed. His body ached. But every morning he got up, wrapped his leg, and ran. He made it 143 days, 3,339 miles. That's roughly a marathon a day for almost 5 straight months. And then it ended. Just outside Thunder Bay, Ontario, Terry started coughing. He had trouble breathing. Doctors found that his cancer had returned, this time in his lungs. Terry was forced to stop. His journey was unfinished. But in the eyes of a nation, he had already crossed the finish line. He had united people in a way no politician or celebrity ever could. His goal was to raise $1 for every Canadian, roughly $24 million at the time. And he did it. Within months, donations surged past that number. Terry Fox became a household name, not just in Canada, but around the world. But here's the part that really gets you. Terry never saw himself as extraordinary. He was quiet, humble, private. He didn't want fame. He wanted change. He once said, "I'm not a quitter. If I don't finish, we need others to continue." And they did. Terry died on June 28, 1981. He was only 22. But his Marathon of Hope never stopped. Today, the Terry Fox Run is held annually in over 60 countries. It has raised over $850 million for cancer research. No prizes, no finish line, just people running, walking, biking, in his memory. To this day, there are schools, parks, and even a mountain named after him. His face has appeared on Canadian stamps and coins. But more importantly, he lives on in the hearts of everyone who's ever been told they can't and decided to try anyway. Terry Fox didn't finish his run, but he finished what he started. He lit a fire that still burns. And every time someone laces up their shoes to run in his name, his legacy continues. Because the Marathon of Hope was never just about distance. It was about refusing to be defined by your limits. It was about showing the world what's possible when one person decides to believe deeply, unapologetically, in something bigger than themselves. So the next time you're struggling to push forward, think of Terry Fox. Think of his limp, his stride, his sweat and pain and refusal to give up. He ran for the ones who couldn't, and now it's on us to keep running for him. Because Terry didn't lose his leg to cancer. He gave it. He gave his body, his energy, his youth. He gave everything. And in return, he asked only that we keep going, that we don't quit, that we dare to hope, even when the odds are against us. Terry Fox didn't run to be remembered. He ran so that others might live. And because of him, they do. That's the power of one person. That's the power of belief. That's the power of Terry Fox.